you want to exercise but lack the time, space, and equipment, then I have the perfect exercise program for you. It's called the 300. And while this workout may not prepare you to go into battle with Leonidas, you may feel like it afterwards, because you will feel hyped, worked, and definitely sweating. 300 means 300 reps. 12 exercises, 25 reps each, and you will work your entire body within 10 minutes. If you think you got what it takes, then let's go.
All right, y'all, so the first exercise up, yep, it's a doozy. This one's called push-ups. Y'all know what push-ups are, and yeah, I know for a lot of people these are hard, but this is the 300 workout, y'all, so we want to work you within these 10 minutes. So be sure your whole body is straight and you're looking straight down, or no fold more than 6 inches ahead of you. Your arms are slightly wider than your shoulders, and your top of your arms are going at least parallel or below your elbows, and get all the way down to almost where your chest hits the floor. Now, if you can't do that, then what you can also do is the modification, which is putting your knees on the ground and going down that way. Now, if you still can't do that, then you can go halfway down, whatever you need to get the work in, and then you just progress over time. Raise your toes up and go halfway down, and then over time, you'll be able to go all the way down. The next exercise are crunches. Just simple crunches, y'all, right? So we all know what crunches are. You're just crunching those abs and making sure that your chin stays off your chest, your arms are straight out, and your head is resting against your arms. Now just resting against your arms. Don't have your hands move your head. It's just resting there, and you're just crunching your body towards your knees, your upper body towards your knees, just for 25 reps. Now, if you want to get really gully, you can go full sit-up mode. But this is the 300, so we're going to pace yourself a little bit here and there. I got some more exercises for you that are going to get you, right? There's a lot of core exercises here, for upper body. But simple crunches gives you a little bit of time to rest after those push-ups, because what we're about to get in next is probably something you guys have never really done before, right? So we're gonna go right into what's called pike ups. Pike ups are simply just push-ups, but in downward dog mode. These is what's gonna help out, work your shoulders. So you go into downward dog, for better balance, put your legs out wider than your hips. With push, and your arms are about just wider than what you would do with push-ups. And all you're doing is working your shoulders, and so you're just pressing up and down. Now, don't get too crazy with these. Go down just before your head hits the floor, y'all. Don't have your head hit the floor. I think I did this on the very last rep, so I had to be careful. But these are pike ups. These are gonna work your shoulders, your triceps, and yes, you're gonna feel it on that. All right, now we're gonna move over to the next core exercise, which are hip dips. You're gonna really feel this one, y'all. Like I said, we're gonna work this core. Obliques are that's gonna work your love handles right here. This is what people are really trying to work off, and you're gonna feel it here with the hip dips. Your body is going straight up and down. Now, if this is hard for you, don't lean forward, don't lean backward. You want your elbow and your forearm parallel towards you. And then even for help, you can put the top leg forward in front of the bottom leg to give you a little bit more balance if you need to, right? And you can see I'm feeling it there. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling it. I barely made it through that. And so now I gotta switch over to the other side, right? Now, wherever you go up and down with this exercise, don't slam your body against the floor. Control your whole body. Don't let gravity control your body. You control your body. As you can see here, I'm going to the other side, and my top knee is slightly bent. It's because I'm old. I'm 45. I got bad knees, y'all, and so and that's okay, because I'm still feeling it in my hip. My body's still staying straight up and down, and that's all that matters, y'all. So those are the hip dips, right? Now, after the hip dips, this is where it's gonna get you, because not a lot of people have seen this exercise before. And this exercise is called reverse hand push-ups. Same thing as push-ups, but you're turning your wrists and your hands towards your feet, right? Still in the same position, just a little bit outside your shoulders, and you're doing push-ups. The reason why you're going this way, because it's gonna work your back, your lats there. It's also gonna work your biceps, as well as your chest and your triceps. Bruh, I learned this exercise just recently as I was putting this program together, and I love these kind of push-ups here. Because like a lot of people wonder, like, what can you do as far as working your biceps when you don't have equipment? Well, here you go, reverse hand push-ups. Same type of modification exists with reversed hand push-ups. If you can't go all the way down, go halfway down. If you can't do it when you're on your toes, then once again, you can go to your knees, right? So I show you the example here. We can just go down to your knees and push down that way. Whew, tell me, look at that. I am feeling those ones, boy. Yeah, that's rough. The last upper body exercise are Supermans. Be sure you have enough room, y'all, because look, I almost ran into the wall with my fingers. Superman, you're in the Superman position, or a Superwoman, right? You're just laying flat on your belly, and you're just pushing your legs and your arms straight up. Arms are straight, legs are straight as they can. I'm not as flexible, so I can't have my arms can't go straight out, and my legs can't go straight out either. But as long as you can get those thighs off the floor and your chest up, then that's what's good. And like I said, be sure you can control your body as well as you can. Don't slam your body down. Don't let gravity control your body. You control your body, right? So here, these are Supermans. This is gonna work your lower back. It's gonna work your glutes. It's gonna give us an awesome transition because right after these, we're gonna go into our lower body workouts, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and transition here into our lower body workouts. And our lower body workouts, right, is the first one, of course, is where we're gonna have our squats. Everybody knows squats. The main thing about squats is that you're keeping your back straight, your chest stays up, and you want to sink your legs down parallel to the ground. Now, if you can't go all the way down, then don't arch your back or move your chest down because that's gonna cause pain. You wanna stay true to form. The better your form, the less injury you're gonna have. So just go straight down and straight up, right? And if you can't go all the way down, then that's okay. You know, just means you have to stretch your body out just a little bit more. So those are squats. Everybody knows basic squats. The next exercise we're gonna go to is lunges. We're gonna stay to one side for 25 reps, then we're gonna go to the other side. The key thing about lunges is that you do not want your knee track over your toes because that can cause injury to your knees. So you want a perpendicular front leg, perpendicular back leg, where the shin is straight up and down, and front shin is straight up and down. The hamstring is parallel to the ground, and the back leg, same thing. The shin parallel to the ground, and just go down to just before the knee touches the ground, and you pop right back up. The upper body stays straight up. Now, you don't want your back leg right behind the front leg, right? You still want to keep a good distance, hip distance apart to keep your balance. And then you're gonna switch sides. And also, you can have your arms in prayer mode, because I'm just praying I can get through these lunges, y'all. Or you can have your arms down, whatever is comfortable to be sure that you're keeping your balance. But this is gonna work your quads. Your quads are gonna be on fire. It's gonna stretch out your hips better as well. So those are your lunges, right? Once you're finished with lunges, we're gonna move into an exercise that people call these deadlifts, but when you're not using any weights, they're gonna be called what's called good mornings. As soon as I finish up these lunges here. So good mornings, hip distance apart, low weights. You just put your hands as if you're doing crunches, but these are just crunches standing up. Actually, I say sit up standing up because you're moving your whole upper body. Now, the key with good mornings is that you're not bending down, you're hinging. The difference between bending down and hinging is that when you're hinging, you're poking your butt out first. So that way you keep your back straight. You're looking just 6 inches ahead of you, right? And so when you're looking 6 inches ahead of you, keeping your back straight, and this is what's gonna work your glutes, the lower part of your glutes and your hamstrings. Also, your legs stay slightly bent. I'm doing all these exercises, y'all, in facing the mirror, one, so I can check my form, and as well, you guys can see the form as well. I feel like the form is better sideways than me facing the camera, right? And so that's why I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the mirror so I can check my form, which is helpful for you guys. So when you're doing your moves, if you have a mirror, that's great, but if not, that's okay. The final exercise, y'all, are calf raises. Same thing when you're going up and down. Be sure you are controlling the rhythm and pace of your legs, of going straight up and down. As you can see, my knees are slightly bent to prevent any injury to my knees. I'm going slightly forward. That's definitely what's going to give your calves a good workout. Straight up and down for 25 reps. And folks, that's it, y'all. That is the 300 for you. 300 reps over 12 exercises, 25 reps each. You can do this 2 to 3 times a week. I like to get it out right first thing in the morning. That's a 10-minute exercise, y'all. Good work, y'all. See y'all next time.